Yeah, good evening all. Today we are going to discuss about the topic and important one, database backups. So I will take a simple file to explain this one. So our aim is to explain about the backup, right? Already you know what is meant by a backup. Backup is nothing but backup is nothing but taking original files to new location for safe side future recovery purpose, or else simply creating duplicate copy of original files called backup. Original files ని duplicate చేయడం కూడా backup. Okay. Again, backup is divided into two types. Backup basically divided into two types based on the database status. If database is on and if database is off. So those two are offline backup and online backup. Directly you know that offline indicates DB is in off state. Online indicates DB is in on state. So luckily we have only one backup for the offline backup method. Offline backup method. That is only one database backup is cold backup. So it is simply equal to removing my laptop hard disk and then copy files in it with help of another laptop, that is offline backup. What it indicates? Because the laptop is in off state, then I can easily remove the hard disk and I will connect to the another laptop. With help of another laptop I will purchase a new hard disk which is having free sufficient space. Then I will select all my old hard disk files, select control A, and then send it to the new hard disk. That is completely with help of another laptop. So what will happen to my laptop during that time? My laptop is completely in off state. That is called cold backup. Next, online backup. So in online backup, one first backup is hard backup. Hard backup, it is entirely opposite to the cold backup. Entirely opposite to cold. So what it will indicates, during database is on state, we need to copy the files. During database is in on state, we can copy database. That is called online backup. So now we will see another methods also there in the online backup method. Those are called RMAN backup, where R is called recovery, MAN is called manager, recovery manager. And also another utility is there, data pump. So this is also online backup method. So now finally I will explain later about recovery manager and data pump. So today we will see cold backup. Okay, today we will discuss about the cold backup. How we can deal with cold backup. We can finish this cold backup method and we will go for activity. Topic is cold backup. Step 1, create a folder or directory. Linux language, you can call it as a directory. Create a folder or directory in required mount point, which have sufficient sufficient free space in it to hold the backup. That means to hold the backup. Second step, connect to the database and then identify all of locations of data files and control files and log files. Once you identify the data files, all this, step 3, shut down the database. Shut down the database, wait for the shutdown and go to locations of physical files. Locations of physical files and then start copy using command cp. Example, cd, go to the location, right? Use your own app, Oracle or a database name. This is the location. Now you will see William dollar like cp start.dbf to copy all the data files, star.ctl to copy all the control files, star.log to copy all the log files, -d destination path, where you created the directory, backup directory, cold backup. So this is to view all the files copied, I have to give -v. So once this is completed, step 5, check total size of the copied files, which are equal to original file sizes. Then fine. Step 5 completed the backup process. Now we will see the activity. So clear. First we need to check the database status, right? ps-f pipemon. Before going to that activity, we need to check ps-f pipemon, which will give the database status. Okay, database is running. So William database is running. Then export the environment variables dot space var inv, type database name. Now connect to the database SQL plus sysdba. Now the locations, select name from vdollar data file, select name from vdollar control file, select member from vdollar log file. So after all this, I identified common location up to William, and only one is the different location, that is recovery, that to sit control file 2. So now what I will do, shut down the database. Shut down database. So after identifying locations, I am going to shut down the database. Once the database is shut down, I will create another. I will take another location U01. I will create a directory mkdir cold bkp 26th June. Okay, cold backup created. Path pwd U01 cold backup. Okay, so once the database backup will start from here, cd go to the location, cd go to the location. Now verify the list of the files. All the files are there. Cp, simply you can give the star, but just a general purpose. Cp after that dot ctl, after that space you have to give in between, dbf space ctl space, like that. Okay, log hyphen d u01 hold backup hyphen v for the view. So it will start the backup file by file, sysax system. Then you can easily verify, cross verify here also. What? The file progress. One file came. So one file came means second file is going on. Here also you can verify LSF now, second file also coming. So like that we can progress the monitor by cross checking the folder location, whether the folder receiving the files or not, and the main command sending the files or not. So this is the way to monitor the backup files list. And -v indicates it will allow us to view the which file is copying currently. So this is completed. So next file, once the file is completed, then only it will show next file in the location. So once all the files are completed, we will see total list of the files. We can definitely, once this is completed, you will see all the files listed came to this folder. Only thing is you need to wait for the steps to complete. This is very simple method to take the backup of database. After this all the files completed, we need to take the sp file backup also. That's it. So backup, full backup completed.